I'm Terry Strong with Servpro of Flagler, New Smyrna Beach, and Titusville. And it's my pleasure to introduce Bob. He is a certified clinical hypnotherapist. And I'd like him to go ahead and tell us what he does. And absolutely, his office is right down the street, so make sure that you get a card and some brochures in the back. And I'm going to introduce him to go ahead and start talking.
Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank everybody for coming here today and spending a couple minutes with us. I'd like to especially thank the Chamber because they have been so instrumental to help me out trying to get this business started here. They've just been wonderful. Sue, Linda, Jill, Dave. I know I'm missing somebody there. I think I got almost everybody. I'd also like to thank the people who brought the refreshments in today. Sweet Boutique came in and delivered the pastries, and Hottie Coffee came in and donated coffee, and I really thank them for doing that for us today. Great Chamber members, and I appreciate that. But I'd like to welcome you all here today. I'm not going to take much time and just tell you what I do and kind of how I got started doing this. But I just moved here about 2 months ago. I was living on a boat for 3 years down in St. Petersburg, Florida, and just taking life easy, and it was really nice. About 2 months ago, I sold the boat and said, where do I want to move? Was a resident of Orlando for about 25 years, so this is my beach of choice. This is where I want it to be, so this community, I just love it. I just love being here, and anywhere in the world I could have gone, this is where I decided to be. And the hypnotherapy was, I got training in it, so I'll kind of give you a description of that, but I figured I'd bring that to the community and help out some people that I could, because it's all about me helping others, and that's really what I'm looking to do. My interest in hypnotherapy started at a very young age, probably about in the teens, and you start thinking about things in your life and how things are going, and started picking up books on self-hypnosis, and just how your mind can actually do a lot of things, and read a lot of articles about it at the time. And then, you know, how life kind of gets involved with you. You kind of move away from things and kind of, life just takes a journey and you don't know where it's going to be. Never thought I'd be here today talking to all of you, but I'm here and it's a really neat feeling. I'm going to say about 6 years ago I was on a cruise and I saw a hypnotist. And we've all seen those hypnotists, and you've seen them on TV, you've seen them on stage, you've seen them at some fairs, and they hypnotize a group of people. And this one here was a really outstanding hypnotist. And it wasn't about her stage act that I really got interested in. It was about the seminar that she had right after that. About 2 days later, she had a seminar and she talked to a lot of people in the audience. These people in the audience were a lot of people that got hypnotized the 2 nights before, and she asked them a lot of questions about what they experienced and how their lives changed and what happened that night afterwards. The things that I heard that night were things that kind of lit up beside me. I don't understand why, but to hear these people that came on this cruise, and we know who generally goes on a cruise. It's a lot of older people, a lot of retirees that have some health issues, sleeping issues. These people slept that night. They reported they slept that night like they had never slept in years. They said some of the aches and pains that they had for years went away. Something rang in my head at that point. I don't understand what it was, but just something rang in my head. So a couple years later, I'm over here driving, and I'm driving. I did a lot of driving. I did consulting work for businesses. Did a lot of driving all through Florida. And I'm in the car one day, and I'm listening on a radio. And it just seems to be that somebody clicked that day, because I hear some hypnotists on the radio talking about how things work and just hypnotism in general. And for some reason, he just said that, you know, you can go to therapy for years. And I hope nobody hears a therapist, because I don't want to discourage your reputation or your profession at all. But you can go to a therapist for years. They don't generally fix anything. You just get to talk and kind of talk through your feelings and get a feeling for them. But sometimes with a hypnotist, they really bring everything back and they make things right relatively quickly in life. That was the second bell that went off, and it's just for some reason happened. Third thing that happened in me was an ad that I saw in the newspaper, and I thought, you know what, I got to try that. All the stars were lining up, and I had a little bit of an issue. I had some anxiety at the time, where kind of nervous being out, didn't want to be around people, and it's just something I wanted to get rid of. Eye-opening experience. For me, it was an eye-opening experience being hypnotized for the first time that I realized by somebody else. I left that therapist's office. Colors are green. All the colors outside. The trees were greener than I've ever seen them. The sky was bluer than I've ever seen them. The clouds are just sparkling. I did not understand what was happening. The other thing was I was out later that month in a group of people. No anxiety. Just one of the strange things that happen in your life, and it's just like, why? How did this happen? And I didn't understand where it came from, so I said, I got to learn more about this. Looked it up on the internet, and you wouldn't believe there's a school a couple miles away from me. I swear, the stars lined up right. The school it still is, a state licensed, Florida state licensed and certified school with the state of Florida. And it was in Tampa at the time. I signed up. I couldn't wait to get into classes. 500 hours worth of school, a lot of in-depth training, a lot of other things going on with that. The school is just an amazing place. It's a Florida Institute of Hypnosis down in Tampa. I'm trained with them. I am also certified with the International Association with Interpersonal Hypnotherapists. And it's they certify you with your training and with your background and making sure you're all tested and right. That's my story, and I'm here. I'm here to help, and I really like to see as many people as I can and help people. Hypnotherapy is basically self-hypnosis. We all do this. You find yourself driving down the highway, find yourself going over an exit, and all of a sudden past your exit, and you say, how did I pass my exit? You were hypnotized. I know I've talked to Linda a couple of times, and a couple other people here, and they say, well, I'm not sure I could be hypnotized. And I'm saying, well, have you ever sat in front of your computer for a period of time, typed away at the keyboard, and a couple of hours went by, and you're like, what happened to my evening? You were hypnotized. All hypnotism is kind of getting into your thinking conscious mind, into your subconscious mind, and letting your subconscious mind run for a little bit. We all have these things that run in our conscious mind. We can't do this. We shouldn't do this. We should do this. Fears, other things in our life. And what I do is I help you identify those and kind of clear those out of your life so you don't have these fears anymore. So you can live a more forward life. My hypnotism practice covers everything from smoking cessation to weight loss. I also do pain management. Try to get people off of their pills regimens, and I only do that with a doctor's approval though. And also past life regressions. Also I do professional, I'm looking for that word, just making sure that people can do what they want to achieve. So it's more of a profit and manifestation. It's just life success manifestation for trying to achieve things that you want. And I know everybody here has things that they want to achieve in life. And I'd like to help you to achieve those things because they're all possible. They are all possible in your world. My sales presentation is basically, I'm here in town, just up the road, up near one canal. I have some brochures in the back. My first hour is always a free consultation, so we can just sit down and talk. Wonderful office. Mark's been there. I'm trying to think anybody else has been there. Nobody else has been there. I'll get you all there eventually. But it's a nice office, beautiful sofa, nice big lounge chairs for you to sit in and just relax for a while. Just come on down, make an appointment, come down, talk to me for about an hour. See if it's right for you, see if I can help you, and if I can, I'll let you know. But I'm here to help out. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them. I'll answer as many as I can with the group, but if you want to get me off this side later on, please ask. There's some brochures in the back, business cards, and some other materials that I produced, and eat the food up because it's all there. Thank you. Thank you for letting me come into this community. I really appreciate it. Thank you.